Sometimes when you're building a business, you can feel like you're pushing this massive object up a hill. It feels like you're just pushing against something. You have a massive immovable object in front of you. But what I want to talk to you about for a couple of minutes, just a couple of minutes, is about a 10-touch strategy. 10-touch strategy. So this is a strategy in marketing whereby you build up a profile of who you want to work with. What are the customers? What are their attributes? What are their preferences? What are the issues that they're facing? And then you go, right, we're going to approach this customer in a soft but 10-touch approach. So very, very often in any media that you use, in any marketing environment, it isn't just one element that does the deal, shall we say. It isn't one thing that makes a sale. It's lots of little things coming together. So if you've got an email list that you send stuff out to, you send promotions out to, and they buy from that, it isn't just the email, it's the history of how they've come on that email list, how they've connected to you, how they know your company, its brand, its ethos, its service, its offering. All those things come together. So they buy. In the 10-touch strategy, what you do is you work on the basis that these people do not know you. Your prospective customers don't know you at all. So what you have to do is create different ways you can interact with them without hard selling, because nobody likes to be hard sold to. Nobody likes it at all. Is make them aware of what you're doing. Perhaps you connect with them on LinkedIn. Perhaps you send them an email. Perhaps you make sure they see your advertising. Perhaps you do a direct mail piece. But those things all come together. It isn't just one thing that makes it work. It's a series of things. It's layers on layers on layers. So the 10-touch strategy is basically a precision way to go, this is our target customer. This is what we're trying to share with them. This is the values we want to convey. This is the product we can offer. This is the value we can deliver. Now it's about communicating that in different ways, in different places. You know, there isn't such a thing as being in the right place at the right time. It's being in the right places for the right time. So it may well be that somebody's seen your brand awareness. Perhaps you sponsor a billboard at a football ground or a rugby ground or something like that. Perhaps then you promote something in your advertising. Perhaps then you send them an email. Perhaps you send a direct mail piece. Not all at once, otherwise you'll get done for stalking. But over a period of time, connect with people and interact with people so that they're aware of you, they understand what you offer, and build that kind of perception around you. So the 10-touch strategy is that strategy. So if you've got a list of 100 or 200 prospects, you should be looking and going, where's our 10 touches coming from? How are we going to touch these people 10 times? How are we going to connect with these people 10 times? And some of them have to be very light touch, you know, very, very, very light touch. Just they've seen your advert on Facebook, or they've seen you on LinkedIn, or you've connected with them on LinkedIn. Some of it can be a bit more proactive, like, hey, I'm dropping you an email, love to work with you. Could we have a coffee, or could we meet, or could I come and show you what we can offer? But it has to be about, if you work on the basis of 10 touches, you look at your own behavior. How many times do you have to hear a jingle on the radio before you start humming it? How many times do you have to see an advert to know exactly what it's about? It's a few times. Some people say it's 7 times, but I've worked on the basis of 10, just because 10 always is that little bit more. Not everybody sees it in, I think the average is 7 or 4 or 7 times. So adopt a 10-touch strategy. But the first thing you have to do is write that list. Write down those people you want to do business with. Yeah? Write them down. And then when you've got them written down, you can start to write your 10 touches and how you're going to do them and when you're going to do them. Because when and timing is much important than this, that you get interaction over a period. So many people waste so much money going, right, we want to hit these 5,000 people and we want to hit them with everything we've got in the next 2 weeks. That really doesn't work. That's flash in the pan. That's fireworks. And what you really want to build is a TNT dynamite marketing business building machine. So think about the think about the 10-touch strategy for your business development and your marketing and how you build your business. And if that wasn't a tongue twister, I don't know what was. So have an awesome day. If you want to know more, connect with me, share my content, but also drop me a message. Maybe we can set up a time to chat and share some ideas. So have an awesome day, guys.